Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Mbadi ngolu kabiri ngali konton kabondi kibaro network ngal bismillah momi toni konton kendo walnal badi ma pamane ngai kibaro to mon kabondi Sirif Mballow anim mol mulyalan ko wolle be nyo sabola kula munketa e makisala labbo e masakunda to munketa e Senegal masakunda nyaton kayato wa be diamu ka wolla ta Sirif Mballow e kujama muyalon ko e wole kacha wala e wole nyo saboke albo moyla e kibaro kono la ni Touré momo ye fansun hakilo samana walla ye hakilo samana kay tandiro ke kol muri yalon ko lebe kering Sirif Mballow ba sabakan ate Mr Touré fana ba sabakan menanga du wo kibaro kono kala moy kumoli ya fo nyaminna nim fana belari nyaminna was nimboto ton si jibero ke mumbe kering te toni yero bala termini kala mo nal badi ma pamani ala baraka ba chala la moy ko jima
Serif nye kondon bake nyejo yo abarka bake nde men safe to nyato na miralo le nye wala safe jeto bar nyalo ne ko Gambia ni Senegal be nyamen abe mu kiliner andu abe mu bakilin fa kilinet ititano fo yefuta at a public position to oyeke a public figure oyeke a political figure itela opponent ro nyim membe sirin itani way dengo soto Senegal la media be free nyamen anin Senegal investigative journalist wol soto nyamen wonne ne manfo fereng a manfo politique wato kono a manfo campaign wato kono kabirabe surrounding a manfo for B he have couple of days pour kadu state house odo e ko e ka badi ya samana anan ye badi ya men fana samana wala fana kuliyata badi ya beti a manke fala karolati de ñimmu bala karolati bara karo wo forta baba kele de e kaje fongo moke ifamani do fama ka bakrin fakilin alka futu dino adatale e bamani do bama sebo bakilin fakilin aliya futu dino fana datale bari in most cases e buko woje bake because of why surwal ke men fo benna dread la womu yela kilineti so itabe men fo kan abe kole ko liba fala mandika kamoto sew mesudine jalobe mutaka walen ko e ka men fo mandika kamoto walen ko jommay ni madame Salmo sunkutu fula dingol lete walen ko e bafulol bota bakilin fakili Sirif amanjare pour que evidence amanan o man soto ibe silale inene to moyla and then besides fana même muntela consenting wala somebody of Sirif men katra NPP la kuol be fay kanjando. So what interest do you have to bring this other thing to formal consent when the jubilation is going on? Because either you are somebody who has campaigned seriously Kajeko, Usman Sonko and Injomai Fai Walia Boy, Puru Maki Salani Adama Sevin. So you have been going against them continuously and then campaign against them. So what interest do you have now to try to connect these two families together? But what interest do you have to try to bring it to this forum here? Lafta yo dara jabi ite ifula furin.
Assalamu alaikum. Kausu, look, nte manyin fo kausu. Ngamera yale ite fanan sometimes malong ikamira nyame. Audio nyima bondi, mole nying audio bondi in Senegal platform. Adu it went viral. Kaita ndiko anyway nying ko bejele to. But what people are saying, if you are following the Senegalese platform, Ahmad Bala supporters ikamemfo iko during this election President Matifaila Muso ate ay makoro men campaigno amanyanta kamen kenu amawo efforti so dol fintita ka itande ko anyway nyimmen keta je niaje aketa basiru ni fang dentale so there is any possibility to find in fact akawole support no so wole be caring that's why ntem fintita dan kanyinfo you at all fang yaro I want people to be Kauso, I lafta prunganyo lamoy because I will think that sometimes you could be reasonable. That's why I want to engage you. Ni mo lafta you engage me reasonable. Let's be in reasonable. Mole natalo na ati jam mashallah. Joman fight sato bije. Why? Because he is a secret sponsor of this boy. So sign. I just want the clarification, authentic clarification. May I itandiko? They have nothing. They have no relation at all. But otherwise, ni atra wo beje. War is can have impact in the election. So that's what I am trying to establish here, because audio nying mank flinty. This is a huge debate in those forums. Mel yalon ko they are in Senegalese. Nte mantra jede but ika audio mel nati ka bondi Senegal nying political parties ka itandi ko anyway nyin le keri. Adu nyim so ni ala mo iba ate ba fokan. Nyimu innocent, this nobody can manipulate her. Nying wulita wrong ako ani nyel be dula kining ayelon ne badi ngole. So now it have to be established from official or from close sources to these people. Anyway, Nilman maybe the control Fenketa wrong, but actually they have no relation with that. So I think you should understand that, and most of the time, honey in the journalism, you can see honey Macky Sall men lot thing, and in Abubakar Halifa Sallah. Most of the time, need journalists write the story. They write that they have no relation, because sometimes when you see both somebody may feel that anyway maybe I elaborate a lot, but at the most of the story, if you follow these writers or BBC or CNN, when they write a story about Senegal candidate contesting, they will say that Marsala and Abubakar Halifa Saleh no relation. Wow, munatina ika clarify, because ya know sometimes conflict of interest kata traje cause. So lafta wole on the thank you. Cause no yalo member caring wo fang photoshop leti. Wo tisato is not authentic. Wo is photoshop. Ni aju be magsala tisato mendi dung je. But wo is plain. But inata ka nilna natalo keje ya indoctrinate. It was not. It that's not true. It can just like sometimes WhatsApp Gambia kamenke in Matila not a fenko ke suitcase or nyato car for he's going to Morocco. Wobe mu Photoshop that amanke authentic fenko. But what I'm saying is this is very interesting, because niatra wole keta ibaja la mol balon, because Senegal of course me jama there is a lot of discussion on this matter about Menketa. So after this is post-election analysis, and people are going into this matter critical. What went wrong? Because as a party, especially a ruling party, need not a defeat election. You sit down around the table and you come and see at least what went wrong and the like. Mobile performance and the like, evaluate. So I think that is what is happening. But these are factors, may yalonko, they can be very, very, very implicative, or factors may yalonko, they can make a difference in an election. A party, a election, a later first lady of a country is supporting the opposition. No cool. I don't have matter at length. Molbina they are pointing finger at him, and these are people. Mel Yalonko is said in the forum. Mel Yalonko is the candidate. Mel Lusta Yalon Niatra Womanke or Iman Sobi Yalon Atefolaji. So I'm just trying to provoke a debate here, but don't take it personal or why it's happening now. No, this is post-election analysis, because it happened. Ni election oketa is only in UDP ta election ni al boindi sinya tank still now alka ika in sunyale atol ni al winter al buka accept UDP ke busa ka in sunya bar ni al winter al ka fo afiatale because alman sincere Alianta sincere election buka sunya sign in this modern technology a day and age ni social media member carry in any democracy election buka sunya anyway. This is very important. Let them just bring a proof. Itet Fanambairi, I told you guys are close to these people, and I don't believe that. No. I want to dispute that. itiko nyim boyole tata before Usman Sonko to jail. No, it's not true. I'm sorry. Usman le tata yalo menye nyin samba jail fan he protested. Nyim Basir Fai he wrote a op. I protested and he gave an interview about the arrest and detention of Usman Sonko. Munatina lock wala atina inata ya muta ikai ko itafana molbe sindila. So Usman le tata before this boy. Yeah.
Yo sanye understand bakele. Okay, mfana ma for comment Italy afford and bemena comment Italy afford nan janto. But san receive me at na Italy afford na sanye will understand. Wala on comment altel be loophole la jube kanu comment alse men kenu e kamen for comment e kombiri ko e ko biro e bukan biro da ken song boy. E bukan biro da ken song boy. So san altel be excuse la nyere kam pour ka afford nan jando kay tanduko this is the impact ni wala tinna Macky Sall ma blodu ni Amadou Ba koto for Bassirou Diomaye Senegal be gagné. Yamina ninye understand ila last audio to this is what you are trying to explain here. Yes, Sirif. Ye tonya bafa nak même bijeto walen ko from sources to mulke informational mail sort and we don't know how authentic are those information ko Macky Sall ala patio wale Amadou Ba tambindi bar Amadou Ba mankala candidate. Okay, dol kanyina foko Macky Sall is more in for Karim Wada than Amadou Ba. Simply because of Amadou Ba nyinebe mutaring a blokono ko if he been elected as the president. Esansi ko nying a kontrako dita nyamen aba investigate lale. And that can implicate Alin Sall. And anywhere, if Alin Sall is implicated, Macky won't go scot-free. Comme Molke Memfoka for Senegal, the former president, it became prosecuted. It became prosecuted on the powers Itebe Banco rule kan nyame, the powers vested on you, making your appointment Anibela Mansakuna Sambakam. But when it comes to corrupt practices, embezzling state fund, that can be investigated. You can be investigated on that. Okay, so your membondi akamuda kome omu caricaturity rek ya na santene ma mira dal wosoto na Macky won't do that because he's part of the party and then party a momentum bindi ate talla jeta atani mag atani nyinga bari même vont bijeto ibe tisato dunkan bi minatinna alma mako because do you know that ko Bassirou Diomaye first went to prison before Usman Sonko. So minatina janibe tisato duna state house odo minatina ima kata puri abondi obunja oto abedamento niatra is your blood. Okay, no problem.
Council. Yalong, that's what I'm telling you. I just want to tell you, this is not my making. Mole, it will be Yalong, Janning election on Yin Fintita no. By then, model Fintita, I had Oriol be Fintica and sign, but during the campaign, they are for it, but people don't take it seriously. By then, because this thing happened in a short span of time, because you will understand. But member caring be, there are rift, kujamale before kan, maybe at all ka audio lamo, because those ka audio ni for flat count, and most of the time, ni audio for the flat count, la moral is ibukasia that's a few people grew million ko they listening to it it's different from ni afford other language but in before the election it was not like this now but member carry sign that's what is happening it is been discussed in many forum ko the candidate member Ahmad Bala Fenkoto because it all that's the factors it can mean for because at least there is that conflict of interest me yalon ko wole nata je so wo koitale a fotale adonte ma for mole afo but this is a story it's interest to many people I'm just looking for proof ne atara wolem that will be important for mole salon that have an impact in the election because what is being stated here, kujamale fota, kujamale fokan fanan kausu. You take a mirror. It doesn't mean that but I just want to prove ni atra woketa ibajala mol balon because at the moment definitely Maki and in Amaduba there are a lot of things being said which you know the malafka anatija. That's but this is interest me. Yes or no, moina kaya clarify evidently or mandate. That's why I quoted Fatu Kamara because Fatu is somebody me yalonko is very close to this family. Ate balon na ni atara identa balon na. But it's a matter of importance. Of course, this is very important. Mol yalo ni atara wo fanan keta munati na mol talon. Yeah, it's very important because under such circumstances, cool keta nyamen kujamale keta, but that's very important. Yeah, okay, yeah, cause no, I'm just it's the factors. There are reasons munatin result in when this way. Actually speaking, there is a foul play somewhere, but actually I think Wole Keta now is that's the big revelation. Senegalese call that they are talking and more even long Iba Foka. Because war that's interest me niaje ngo nati because intol benga lon ne matify sala Mariam Fay Sala makila muso she is very influential adum abketa muso me yalon ko dol ka kumani fang as a co-president ni woman candidate support I candidate men support that will pull a weight. I think well that's what I'm trying. But here, it find what you explain is right because more in Alabama Delta that relation is unique. That is special. So at least many people are because I definitely doubted this now new room before this. But malla until new muso ni nata kanyang audio bonding nga lamoy because yalong sometimes musol mel yalong ko is there on the social media comme alla ni musol ni porjo musol mel yalong ko UDP musol yalong wol they are not credible wol ikamemfo they fabricate sometimes ikamemfo wo be ni tonya mankata bari muso e ordinary le woman me yalon ko abenyi wulo kono wol ni diamuta ni lamo you can get a lot of sense there because you cannot they don't manipulate stuff ibuka wulyafo itol tonya ika wole fo muso ni lamo aka abe greetings to those people ka itande ko anyway membe caring thing ntol ni nyil bota dula killing ni lon ne bari dentale basir ni new dental Mariam Faye so I see went further and the like so wol manke mol mil yalon ko de ike fenkele yalon just as I say Allah ni musol dol beje wol ka fabrication okay but nil dol they are not like that ni mu these are patient these are lay women they don't do stuff like that.
Yo mbali mo mbele ya moy kumol mul yalan ko le fota Sirif Mballow ni Mr. Touré la ñew sabo wala sa foy la kacha but the thing is I think yaje ñen Senegal president ya ko surtout Diomaye Faye aning president Diomaye Faye aning Ousmane Sonko basically gambe dingol ya mira ko nyimmo fulol ye nyim place wala nyin darajo wala nyin horomo ya soto silver spoon na kono musa fali ko do ku ba nyide woleke they sacrifice everything ye li pale ye soron ye baydo ko le ko be kela ye foire andi nyim Senegal banko kanne but they continued the fight. They had a belief and then they continued with their belief. They had a message and they delivered onto the Senegalese. And they had an agenda, and then what happened is they were able to sell the idea that they have to the Senegalese. Nye sejara yola ayeso lanno la surtout lanno. Bari mantora ba wale ba ko yimbe koma ibatata ko kono le ye lipa ko kono ko be kela ko yim kono but Gambians surtout Gambia dingolu youthful muliala ko be political kono, we want to have everything on a very silver organized plate. Ngaje mo jama muliala ko be num other political parties in the Gambia, when things get tight and get hard, you know, Francis Konyadi, it transmit our nyama. You know, they left their political parties to join another political party. So Gambians, more or less, their politics is like that. More on Senegal political. You are in one side today, the other day you are in the other side. You know, like we are in political parties for a foreseeable future. And I think having that idea, I am here for a limited time. Look, that does not help any country. We have to be consistent, and we need to believe in what we are. We need to have a concept. We need to have a belief and then stick to what we believe in. But in you can do tricks to overshadow their sacrifices. And anyone who thinks that you will play on people, you are playing with your own self. I don't think that will happen, and people are not ready to face that anymore. Unless very limited minded people will see you as the person that you call in yourself. But people that think outside the box, and those are the majority, you will never succeed turning their heads at your own circle. Tentoning yellow balatil me kalama nal badi mapa mani ala barka bacha la kunyemala.